We're in a small Parisian boxing club. This is where Hicham Ben Ammar has come to meet one of the characters in his film. J'en ai vu des étoiles is the Tunisian director's third film. It tells the story of the most successful period in his country's boxing history. In the years before independence, Tunisian boxers were fighting all over the region. At this time, the Tunisian population was a very cosmopolitan one. French settlers, Maltese, Italians, Jews and Muslims would meet inside the country's boxing rings.
Les communautés s'affrontaient.
Each community had their boxing club and they would have their very own identity. Communities would go up against each other. But through fighting and through confrontation, they also managed to communicate with each other.
Jacques Chiche is one of the film's main characters. He's been involved with boxing for the last 60 years. Before training the new generations, he was one of the greats. Aged 14, he chose this sport after having seen a film on Marcel Cerdan. He was an amateur in Tunis before putting an end to his career in France.
Whenever there was a boxing meeting, there would have to be a Muslim, a Christian and a Jew. Without one of them, there would be no contest. That's because in the crowd, each would have their supporters, and there would be fights in the crowd after the boxing matches. But they would always end well. It was a great party, really.
This man, Félix Bramy, was a boxing champion of France. He was loved by the likes of Jean-Paul Belmondo and the stars of the French jet set. For him, boxing was a way out of misery.
I was young, I had no money. I had to fight to get a bit of money for my parents and for myself.
After independence, Tunisian boxing sank into oblivion. But by telling the stories of these characters, Hicham Ben Ammar brings it back to life, the golden age of Tunisian boxing.